All right, well, good morning, Christ Community Church. Good to see you all. Good morning to all of you who are joining us online, all over Nebraska, all over the world. Great to have you be a part of what's happening here today. We're going to be launching into part 2 of our series, How to Be Rich. And one of the things that we established last week in our series is we're not talking about how to get rich. We're talking about how to be rich, which has as its assumption that already we are on the top of the heap. We're the richest country in the history of the world, that God has blessed us immensely with resources, and our job is to figure out how do we take care of those resources. So the first principle is what we taught last week. It was a message that was called First, and it was all about keeping God first in our lives, that God is already first in the universe. We want to keep him first in our finances. And kind of the way we landed in our conclusion is that there is a kind of a pragmatic way to deal with your finances that keeps God first. And that is the 10-10-80 principle, that you give 10% to God first right off of the top, and that you save 10%, pay yourself after that for long-term savings goals and so forth. And then the rest of the 80% that you have, you can just spend on whatever you want to, things you want to buy, debt retirement, things that you need, all of that kind of stuff. And in this way, it's a smart principle for taking care of the future. Now, I got a lot of positive feedback about this message from last week, and anytime a pastor talks about money and has positive feedback, it's an act of God. And so if you want to see that, you can see it on the CCC app or online. You can be able to go ahead and catch that message. But for today, what I wanted to do is take that one step further and let you know there's a different way to be able to work in this give category. Last week we mentioned that our preferred method of doing this is through online giving, but technology changes. People use different tools to spend money in different eras, and so as new tools emerge, we want to be kind of rolling with the culture to make it easy for all of you. So check out this little deal of a new way to give that's being started right here this week.
Now, giving is just as easy as sending a text. This is a fun, simple, and secure way to give. To try it out, open a new text and simply send the amount you want to give to your church's giving number. If this is your first time, you'll be asked to complete a one-time form, safely linking your card to your smartphone. This new way of giving does not go on your phone bill, and you can always refund a gift in case of a mistake. After that, you're done. You'll receive a text back confirming your gift. From here on out, you'll be able to give at any time from anywhere with a single text.
All right, so kind of a fun new resource as technology increases. I did this week. So here's what I'd love for you to do, is I'd love for you to pull out your phone right now. I'm not going to force you to give. Just pull out your phone. It doesn't matter, smartphone, dumb phone, pull it out. And what I'd like for you to do is to put into your contacts this number right here. This is the Christ Community Church text to give number. And you pull it out, and then in your contacts, you stick it in. I put in my contacts, I named it Give to CCC. And then I put this phone number in here, and I gave my first donation earlier this week. And when I put it in there, it sent me to that little location. You can put in credit card, debit card. But the deal is, it was like 90 seconds to fill out all the forms on a smartphone. Now, if you have a dumb phone, like a Captain Kirk style flip phone still, you'll have to do an extra step of going to the computer and filling out your data, but you can still do text to give if you want to do that on that dumb phone. And then after that first time that it's 90 seconds, no kidding, check this out. This is how fast you can text to give on a phone. You just put in like $50, send, and boom shakalaka, I just gave to Christ Community Church $50. This is great. I was like going around the office all week showing the people in the office, look, I can give a card. Look at this, boom shakalaka. Like when the bill comes in for our giving this month, it's going to be crazy. I'm going to be in big trouble. So anyway, text to give is a fun way to do that. Some people have told me, I really like to give electronically, and I really like to give during the worship services. This is a solution that will help you to be able to do that if that's something that meets you where you're at.